What's up, beautiful people? It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we have Candace Owens on Black America Owes Me an Apology. The title, the thumbnail looks really captivating. It says BLM goes bankrupt. Awesome. I'm excited to check this one out. Let's check it out.
Happy birthday to me. Not really my birthday, but it feels like a birthday. I feel like I should be receiving presents and that somebody should be making me a cake because of this little update on Black Lives Matter. My friends, guess what? They are headed for insolvency after plunging $8.5 million into the red. Wow, what? Are you, how? Didn't they collect $90 million following the George Floyd? Who was it that was saying that it was a scam? I don't remember. Who was the girl that was saying that BLM was definitely a scam?
That I don't support the Black Lives Matter movement whatsoever because the Black Lives Matter movement does not support me. I think that a better title for that movement would be Black Deaths Matter. They seem to protest, they seem to rage, and they seem to ruin, and they seem to support violence when a black person dies. What about when a black person lives? There are tons of black people that are trying to better themselves in their community. There are tons of black people that are disadvantaged by the homes that they are born into and just not having money. These groups do not fund them. They will pay for somebody's funeral, but they will not pay for somebody's college education.
You say Black Lives Matter is what?
Is a political arm for the Democratic Party.
That has been co-opted.
Correct.
Patrisse Cullors continues to lie. Black Lives Matter continues to lie. $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement. Apparently, the black movement was Patrisse moving herself, a black woman moving herself into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst black people? Oh my God, it was me. It was actually me. I was saying that for years. And I got called an Uncle Tom, I got called a coon, I got called all sorts of things. I got called a bed wench. I got called someone that was tap dancing for the white man. And I think what they were really looking for was the phrase that Candace is more intelligent than me and wasn't going to fall for another race hustle. Because that's what Black Lives Matter always was, right? The people that are emotional and are uneducated respond to that, right? They respond to someone saying, the Klansmen are coming back if you don't vote for me. And then they run in the streets and they say, we got to protest Trump because this person tells me the Klansman is coming. But they don't even stop to think. This is what BLM did. They wanted the ultimate hustle, right? They said, okay, we got Trump in office. We got the media telling everybody that he's aligned with David Duke and that he's literally Adolf Hitler. So now we're going to get the lowest denominator, which we believe to be black Americans, the dumbest people, the least educated people, which, by the way, factually speaking, when you take a look at the literacy rates in America, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. We're going to get those people, expect them to respond emotionally and follow us into the streets. And they can grab some handbags. What they'll get back is a few handbags, and then business owners will move out of their neighborhoods, and they'll be impoverished after they sell those handbags. But we're going to give them some fun. And black people just did it. I mean, it was just so dumb. It was embarrassing. It was foolish. I didn't care, not a single minute, when I was called a name, because when you're right, you're right, okay? When you are right, you are right. And it pays to just wait and let time settle the dust. And boy, has time done just that. Financial disclosures obtained by the Washington Free Beacon show the perilous state of BLM Global Networks Foundation, which officially emerged in 2020 as a more formal way of structuring the civil rights movement. The civil rights movement. Scam. Yet despite the financial controversy and scrutiny, BLM continued to hire relatives of the founder, Patrisse Cullors, and several board members. Cullors' brother, Paul Cullors, set up 2 companies, which were paid $1.6 million, providing professional security services. Basically, Patrisse Cullors hired all her family, all her friends. She dispersed all of the money to them, and now they're going to leave BLM where it is, dead in the water, because it was never about anything other than hustling white people that feel guilty for being white. They're idiots. And black people that are stupid and are so invested in their race that they suspend logical thinking. Also, idiots. And I don't feel bad for either of these people. But so if you donated to Black Lives Matter because you were feeling white and guilty, or you're feeling black and stupid, I just don't care. You got what you deserved. So go on, Patrisse, with your big bad self. Enjoy those millionaire houses. Invite me over. Invite me over. Patrice. Let's hang out. Okay, speaking of BLM and individuals that are low IQ, who of course end up being the most racist individuals in society and also the most violent individuals in society, because when you don't have any intellect, it's very easy to impart your emotions at all times, and your emotions will spiral and you become physically violent because you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to rationalize. Well, that was my verdict instantly regarding the adjunct professor at Hunter College yesterday. We showed you who went up to a pro-life group that was simply passing out brochures to state why they were pro-life, and she freaked out, accused them of violence because they didn't agree with her, and then she threw their brochures and attempted to flip the table in this horrific act of violence. And Hunter College was investigating it, and I declared that this is a violent woman. Well, if I had just held on for a few minutes, I would have found that she then was pursued by a New York Post reporter and a cameraman at her house, and she put a machete to the reporter's neck. The footage is unbelievable. Take a listen.
What?
Let's get out of here. You can't do that.
I mean, it is so shocking. You can't even imagine this taking place anywhere but, I don't know, in a country that is being overtaken by ISIS and they're about to conduct a beheading. That's what she looks like. She looks like an ISIS soldier, which, by the way, many people, the most radical BLM soldiers, were ISIS soldiers, right? They were willing to go this far. So you kind of begin to peel back this onion and you realize, wait, what the hell is happening? She then followed them outside onto the street with this machete and chased them running. Take a look. So what you have at first is these two men. They look like they're maybe going to their car, and she's behind them, and she has her hood up, and she has her machete, and she's pursuing the guy particularly that has the camera, right? Because she thinks he's taking photos, not realizing that there's a dashboard camera that's catching all of this. She's chasing him on foot.
Crazy.
And then his partner, who I'm assuming is the actual reporter, then chases her away. I mean, this is just unbelievable footage. They're running around the car. She is a machete-wielding maniac, but also an adjunct professor at Hunter College who also taught at NYU. This is terrifying stuff. And this is not something to mock. Obviously, this woman should be arrested. And then Hunter College finally said, oh, now we're going to release her. So she's since been fired. But why did it take her wielding a machete to be fired, right? She should have been fired immediately after she violently attacked those kids who simply had brochures. How did she even make it into the hallways of Hunter College or NYU? Oh, I know. It was another DEI initiative where you have a bunch of criminals that are flying under the radar of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because what you are including are people that are insane, that are uneducated, that are low IQ, okay, and that are going to demand that you let them into those spaces to teach what? Militancy. That is exactly what she was there to teach, okay? Calling herself a professor of the arts. No, she's a complete and utter whack job that should be in prison. Want to know another fun fact about this woman? Shalene Rodriguez, that's her name, by the way, is also suing the NYPD, claiming officers abused her when she was arrested in the Bronx during a protest over the murder of George Floyd in June of 2020. Again, I did not have this information yesterday, and none of it surprises me. I made exactly the right prognostications about her, that she's a whack job type BLM protester who is exceedingly violent. And despite her violence, despite having an arrest record with the NYPD, despite the fact that they knew that this individual was a problem and they arrested her, they apprehended this person, she still was allowed to teach in the halls of NYU and Hunter College. She is not the only person that should be fired from Hunter College. The entire ecosystem that ever allowed her into a position to harm children should be fired, right? Whatever it is, it's going to be some DEI office that's looking for unique and artsy individuals with a history of being violent and protesting and standing up for their rights. They should all be fired. They should all be dismissed. And this goes back to something that is wonderful about Ron DeSantis, that he has done this in the state of Florida, that he has said no to adjunct professors like Shalene Rodriguez, who have no place anywhere but in a prison.
Wow. Okay, wait. What? Did I just hear it correctly? BLM is bankrupt. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's a lie. What? Black Lives Matter. They're chopping our money. It's sweet me. What? Are you guys? Oh my God. You guys have lost it. What? So BLM is bankrupt. It's obvious. I mean, what were they using the money for? Rather than using the money, like what Candace said, like rather than using the money to help out people who don't go to school, to help them or fund their education, and then like is rather used to fund burials of people. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Wetin una dey chop for America? Like, what are you guys eating? Y'all black Americans, what do you guys eat? Because this is crazy, it's wild. You can tell me that now nobody's even talking about it because what? It is black. It doesn't involve white. Of course, if it was a white man that was involved, or if it was a white person that was involved in this, now everybody must have heard it and say the person is racist, the person ate the money meant for black people. Now it's your fellow black people that ate the money. Now we are not hearing about it. In fact, it's even silent. If not for Candace, who is even exposing or saying or telling us. They're chopping our money. It sweets me very good. See, you people don't want to have sense, because what exactly is the Black Lives Matter movement for? Just violently destroying things, violently doing ignorant things. Doesn't make sense. What exactly is it for? I mean, y'all don't even think that, okay, this money that y'all are investing into this program or into this movement or whatever, why can't they take a portion of it and send some people to school? What happened to doing that? I mean, that is what the lives mean, not people who are gone, but life, people who are living. So they don't help people who are living. So you guys now fun. Oh my God. Sure. And una get sense, but they do una this thing. Ha! Now thank God una fellow black person do una this thing, oh. Because if it was a white person, problem for them. But of course, nobody is saying anything. And look at that lady pursuing people with a machete, putting a machete on somebody's neck. Doesn't make sense. That's the kind of movement y'all will support. Like, come on. But of course, no one is talking about it. My main issue is the Black Lives Matter money, the Black Lives Matter or the BLM is bankrupt. So good. He hits una. It never even hits una reach me. But it's so good. I love this one. It sweets me. So that even will have sense. Because I don't know what this is for. But of course, it's for fellow blacks. Black people like you. Keep it up. But all the same, I don't feel sorry for you people though. If this one sweets me, and I had a really good laugh laughing this one. They're chopping that money. Oh Tilo. Huh? That's so good though. Very good. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. You can also share other useful information you think might be really helpful on this. Maybe if this one is a lie, or maybe they are accusing BLM. Let me know in the comment down below. But all the same, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment down below. And until next time, see you in the next video.